right, everybody wanna join us through the pledge of allegiance?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
First up, approval of the minutes from January 13th.
You didn't get them? Somebody got it.
I got it. I got it with a correction.
Oh.
They were not in my box yesterday or
Nothing else.
today.
Okay. Don't know how that happened, but. okay. Does anybody else have them or not?
I got it.
You got
He's
them?
reading mine right
Can you look at,
now. Yeah,
I
you're
got
reading
it.
mine.
Billy's got it. You got the minutes?
here,
I did.
Yeah. Just now.
The only thing was, your report was this morning.
yeah, yeah, I remember you said that,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, I'm sorry, I don't know how that happened, but.
Is there a motion to approve the minutes?
So moved.
A second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Had a request from the ZBA. They asked if we would appoint Tom Leo to the ZBA to finish out a term. And figured he's fairly well qualified, I think.
Who is he?
Oh. He showed up in person, so I'm afraid he's gonna turn it down.
Stand up and
I don't know, I've seen the jail cell recipes here, right here, I don't know if I want to involve.
Go ahead, that's Gary.
No,
Well, I would make a motion that we appoint Tom Lee to the zoning board of appeals to fill a vacant term that expires 9/30/2018.
Is there a second?
I'll second that.
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
You're good to go?
yeah,
Well, you actually gotta come in and sign your oath of office, but
Right.
Nancy will take care of that.
I already signed it.
Oh, you already signed it?
Cart before the horse.
Nobody's gonna say no to a volunteer. He signed it.
You've been sworn at.
Yeah.
For that.
Congratulations.
Thanks, appreciate it. Okay, committee reports. Highway machinery, what's happening there?
The usual, except we're gonna still need more grit, which we got access to, so that's not the end of the world, but
Even with the cold?
these daytime storms are going on.
You're not alone. Other,
I've heard that,
other towns are screaming too.
yeah, the two that I've talked to, the two suppliers have said the same thing, that actually that we're lucky we're lucky we contacted them now, cause everybody's in the same boat,
Yeah.
and they're gonna be looking for it, so. I guess early bird gets the worm, hopefully.
And I spoke to Harborsfield and they're just gritting inclines and crossways.
Yeah,
That's it.
yeah,
And they have a storage
yeah,
facility.
yeah, it's tough.
You got 3 feet of frozen rock.
Definitely. Yep. So, like I said, it's under control and taken care of. Nothing will be done this week probably because it's gonna be -3.
Yeah, I have 2 below.
But we're okay. I mean, we got enough for probably the rest of the month, but if, you know, if it stays this cold, we lose more and more of it every day.
It's gonna warm right up March 1st, I think.
Not with the groundhog.
Sure.
Well, you guys have been doing an excellent job.
Thank you.
Roads are in good shape and, you know, and I have to say my road is in great shape.
Yeah. I've heard nothing but positive things.
Yeah, well done.
Glad to hear that.
No, all good reports.
Are you going to be at the road supervisor meeting on the 17th?
Hopefully,
Okay.
weather pending, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Any more from Stadium on that
Oh,
truck field?
they've called a few times, but I haven't given them much of an answer yet because, you know, they kept us waiting. We gotta make up our mind anyway, we have another option, from Vermont too that we're working on, so. Like I said, before cutting all ties, we'll just get all our ducks in a row here.
Did the Vermont one seem willing to change the spreader?
They're 100% cooperative.
Alrighty. Otherwise, everything's still running? Sort of?
Yeah, we've been cursed continuously with breakdowns, we got one broken down now, again, spreader team, so. Weather says a good day tomorrow, so we're gonna have a full day in the shop, hopefully we can get a lot of it going again.
Yeah. Any other questions for Darren? Thanks, Darren.
You're welcome.
Okay, moving on, health and youth, Matt, Billy?
Our main item is a skating rink, so that's going well. I had just heard Bill and Darren talking about adding more water, which is needed up there because cracks occur and we do our best to patch them. So probably that'll happen, I don't know, you think within the next few days or?
We'll probably have to plow access to it, right, Matt, or do they have the roads?
They plowed the road, but they didn't plow from the road to the rink, so.
Either way, we can take care of that too.
How much water is needed?
Less than 3,000 gallons, so less than a tanker. If you can do it, it's great. If not, we'll just keep skating the way it is. But it's obviously, you have to keep the snow off it or the ice doesn't do well. And it's been a major chore. So I had put in a request that maybe the village wanted to bring a snow blower up there, but they said maybe not. Yes.
There was a snow blower down in the building at the pond,
Got the what?
at the pond down below school.
Down Smith Pond.
There was.
It was gotten a grant. They bought that, they bought a mower to do the trails and everything was supposedly parked down there.
Who's the right person to talk to about that?
It might be
Jason Thompson?
Jason Thompson, see if it's still there. If it isn't, then the village is down.
Any idea when the last time was it was used?
Not a clue. Years.
Skated on Smith Pond.
Well,
I just know they had it.
thanks for sharing that. I'll definitely ask him about it, because if we can get access to a working snow blower, it certainly would. It takes hours to shovel this thing with the level of snow that we've had, and we had a family from Treadwell come in today and shovel the whole thing just because they wanted to skate on it, which was awesome. But then you see college kids show up and play hockey on it. Hockey without ever picking up a shovel. So I'm happy that they're there using that. But it's a team effort. So whoever goes up there and wants to skate, feel free to pick up a shovel and shovel for a few minutes.
Yeah.
For health and youth, I don't have anything else to report.
Okay. Economic development, shared services.
Nothing new to report right now. We've got a lot of things going on, but
Still in the cooking stage.
done with the cooking
Alright.
I'll just say that we met for the flood commission, which is it's a joint flood commission for the town of Mtg. And we have our solicitation out for the consultant to come and do the local flood analysis, and at the next flood commission meeting, we're going to review applications of people who want the business, the consultants. And so we're moving forward. I mean, we've set a schedule for ourselves and it's going exactly according to schedule.
Recreation.
Scott,
Scott's here, we must be getting ready to swim.
A little chilly. Don't break the ice. The bid specs are 90-some% done. We'll hopefully be looking at them tomorrow night at our meeting. And because we would want to get that, I'm assuming we have to get it to you for your approval and that kind of thing and go through the rest of the process, which I do not understand. So,
Yeah, at the present time, basically, where we are right now, finalizing the bid specs, we have to put together the bid notice. The bid notice needs to be sent to Parks and Rec to make sure that it's done the way they want it. Supposedly that's supposed to be a quick turnaround, so, from what they've told us, we can get it written up and send it to them, and if they like what it says, and they'll get it back to us and we put it in paper. So, I would like to see us putting the bids out by this month, but I'm pushing Chris, maybe pretty hard right now, so, we'll see where that comes in. It might be the first of next month before we can actually, put the bid out, so. We'd like to be able to get bids back in here no later than May, so we can see where we're at, and hopefully start construction.
Personnel,
Nothing for personnel. On building though, we still have the heating issue in the clerk's office. And we've contracted with KIF to put another 10 feet of radiation in there. They replaced the thermostat, and that did not alleviate the cold situation in their office. So they've been put on notice, and I guess they need another phone call.
okay. You gonna get a hold of
Yep.
The only question I would have on building is, how are we doing on the insurance, inspector's report?
That's all done.
Okay,
Yeah, that's right, I never got it to you. I
okay,
was gonna give it to you at that meeting, but
all right.
it's all done.
And did you get the stuff done for this?
We
building?
need lighting issues here.
Okay,
done.
yeah, then we can just put in there that it's pending?
Yep.
Okay, so your part's done?
Yep, the GFIs and everything have been installed.
Okay,
Everything's
so
good that way.
if you wanna just leave that at the office, or, I can stop over there and pick it up
Okay,
in your office.
I'll leave it right on the desk then.
Get it done and
For that
go
day.
back to Nyman.
it? We gotta get somebody in here.
We just gotta get 4 low profile panels in the assessor's office
Okay,
and remove what's up there.
okay, so, that's something that'll
Pending.
happen very
Yeah.
quickly?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll just put it down that it's pending and it'll be done in 30 days or whatever.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I think most of it's been addressed.
Yep. Right.
IT, man.
The only thing I have to report is what supervisor just shared with me, that CGI, the company that's wants to produce films to put on our website about the Delhi area. It's meant to be it's just like a method of attracting more people to the area. And they're a professional company from up north somewhere, right? Rochester. So they were in touch, and they're planning to come in May to produce these pieces for us. That's all I would report.
Alrighty. Next up, codes report. We got, John's monthly report, and you should have a copy of his annual report for 14. Any questions? Is there a motion to approve the monthly report and annual report for 2014 for code enforcement?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Before we approve that, I just wanted to point out that, see the one about the,
The junk and garbage?
yeah, the 2 bold ones there. If we could make sure that we get something to put in the file, especially on that last one, I think that's finalized, right?
Not yet.
No.
They're pretty close,
Yep.
yeah.
Days
Okay.
away.
Hopefully by the end of the week.
Okay. And then we can get something to him to put in that file, okay. Just those 2 things is all, okay, I'll second that then.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, Justice Court report.
We reviewed it over here. I don't know if they had a chance to review it.
Yep, got it here.
Looked it over.
I'll make a motion to approve the justice report.
Okay, is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Town clerk's monthly report.
In addition to my report, which you have, I just wanted to report that 66% of taxes have been paid to date, which is pretty comparable with last year. We may even be a little bit ahead. We've had 1,678 paid, totaling over $2 million, and 438 remain unpaid. So it's about what it should be.
Okay.
And the other thing is the probation department has requested access to use this room on Wednesday afternoons from 1 to 4. And the court has been working with them and is fine with that. And probation realizes they cannot use this room if there is a court thing going on or if the board has something going on in here. But if the room is free, they would like to use it on Wednesdays, and I have given them a form to complete for building use.
Okay.
And what do we charge them?
We don't,
Why aren't they at the public safety building?
I don't know.
What do they wanna do?
Aren't there lots of county?
I would think so.
There's 2 conference rooms up to the public safety building.
Yeah.
That I don't know. I did ask like how many people it involved, and it would be a probation officer, and he could see as many as 20 people in one day, and he would use this room like to have people wait and then take them into that room one at a time to talk to them.
Are these cases specifically for Delhi alone, or is this a probation for a
I
county?
don't know that either.
I just don't wanna be incurring
Yeah.
expenses
Or
that the county should be,
expenses.
paying for.
I don't know. I would say it's county, because it's probation department,
Right.
which is county.
Let me check.
I wouldn't
on
say
this.
it's
They got a
specifically
meeting
Delhi.
Thursday for public safety.
Okay.
Let me get some more detail.
Well, we still have, you know, to heat the building and lights and everything.
Well, we're down 2 probation officers. so I'm not
And
sure
wear and
why
tear on
we're
the
office
carpet.
space up
Yeah.
there.
We've got cleaning issues, everything else.
Right.
Do they
Does-
fill out a form?
They will
correct?
fill out a building use
Does somebody
form.
get to review that form before this gets approved?
Should.
Yeah.
They-
Then you'll have the answers to your questions.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious to see why they need to use our building for.
Right.
Obviously.
probation
And
stuff.
that would explain it, because then you can ask the questions about whether it's local, whether it's,
I'll get it from the boss Thursday morning. We got a meeting. We'll find out why.
Is there somebody that wants to kind of be in charge of this, that when I get the form I should give it to, or?
I can do it.
Okay.
Yep. Sure.
Okay.
They won't make me.
Okay, hand it on to you.
makes sense, right?
I say no.
I'm just the delivery person, you know, don't shoot the
Yeah, I know.
messenger.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
all right.
Yes, the form, ask the questions.
All right, is there a motion to approve the clerk's report?
So moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And the court did get a grant from the Unified Court System, which is gonna go towards, some security cameras. And we're gonna talk to them about getting a couple more cameras added to cover the other door that for some reason they missed. But,
That's a good chunk of change.
yes, it is.
In that grant, is there a, operating expenses built into that, or is this just for material only, and then we have to pay a monthly fee for service to that particular?
I don't have the details on who's gonna be monitoring this, or whether there is a monitoring fee.
Well, I'd like to know if there's a cost that's gonna be involved every month that we have to,
I don't believe so.
like
Yeah,
a
I
think
telephone.
it
runs
I
on
don't
a
think
tape.
so. I think it's just
It's a
a,
tape
like a
system.
security.
Yeah, well, that's what the judge told
So
me.
it's closed system.
It's a closed system. The judge says it's a tape that runs, you know, so there isn't any outside monitoring.
Okay.
It's strictly security. And it's gonna be in the, all around outside and inside as well.
So there's gonna be a camera that's gonna monitor the
There'll
doors
be a
in front of-
camera over here on this parking lot, on this parking lot.
Will we
on
be able to
that-
see the garage?
I think there's one on this side of the building.
Okay.
Yeah. And then, we're looking at adding at least one additional, because our insurance inspection suggested that we have one in this hallway, because the clerk has no protection in there by anybody. Somebody could come in there and rip her off, you know, with tax money in there, and there's no cameras or anything.
No, that could not happen.
Well, no, probably not, not the answer.
No.
We have a secret system that nobody knows
Yeah,
about.
there's a secret security system.
I could thread the money and run out the back door.
Right. So, anyway, that's the plan.
I just wonder if there's gonna be coverage for us if they
Pennies,
for the
pennies.
garage.
No, it doesn't include
No.
them at all.
Okay.
It's strictly a clutch.
Just trying to squeeze out another, something for Darren.
We've been the wrong side of the building anyway for the last episode.
Yeah.
There is no supervisor's report because we still haven't closed out last year. We gotta do some juggling around to balance all the accounts out, which Maggie's still working on
When will we see that?
by next meeting. Unless something goes drastically wrong.
Well, probably shouldn't use the word juggle.
Yeah, that was a little bit ominous.
The issue is really the program is really what the problem is.
Well, we got a problem with the program,
Yeah.
but then we also have to move money around to balance out all the separate accounts. So we'll have to do some resolutions to move some money
That I understand.
to get everything to zero.
Right.
But yeah,
Still
there is
not
still
a good word.
that problem that's been flaring up with the, bank account balances was
Still
coming
coming up?
back up. We thought we had it
Thought that was
fixed.
resolved 5 months
Yeah,
ago.
it was for a couple months.
It was good for 2 months.
Yep, now it's right back all messed up again, so we've gotta have them get in there and figure out what is going wrong with that program. But that's, that's not helping balance the year out either, but we are working on it. Let's see, as far as at the county, had a couple more meetings on the Riverwalk. I guess things are moving forward for phase 1, which is what the village is working on shooting for this year. And it'll probably be coming up for vote at the county.
Phase 1 is time sensitive, so they have to do phase 1 or they lose their funding
For
for the boat ramp and fishing access.
Yeah. Like I said, that'll probably come up for vote at the county here shortly. Other than that, it's just trying to figure out how we're gonna try to come up with some revenue and cut some expenses. Everybody's already working on next year's budget, cause it's not looking good. A lot of the incomes we're losing, we're not gonna get back. It'll be tough, there's gonna be some hard choices this year. Otherwise, that's pretty much what's happening at the county level. Any other questions? Alright. Abstracts 1780 through 1821. Is there a motion to pay those?
Yeah,
Do we
we
have
did,
issue one?
we removed one.
You removed 1.
We removed one for the New York Labor Law Postal Service, $67.25.
Okay, that's the one you were talking to Al about,
Yep.
printing them ourselves. Okay. Which number was that?
It was number 1794.
It was 67.24.
67.25.
Okay, is there a motion to approve the abstract with that
I make a motion to approve the abstracts less number 1794.
Okay, is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Approved. And, I guess the only other thing we've got, we're gonna schedule a special meeting for the 19th at 9 AM.
I think we probably need to.
Tentatively at this
Yeah.
point.
Let's plan on it. If it goes sour, we'll discuss it tomorrow.
Okay.
If we can't get everybody together for it.
9 AM, okay.
I'll give you a call as soon as
So
I
you'll
talk
let me
to
know,
them tomorrow. Okay. I guess that's it, other than you wanna do an executive session tonight, or wait till the special meeting?
I'm okay, it's up to everybody else. Does anybody feel they need to discuss anything before?
Yeah, we'll handle everything at the special meeting then. Is there a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second?
Second, third, fourth, everybody in favor?
Aye.
We're done. New record.
There's cookies here if you want.
So we'll list the special meeting at 9 AM
Did you stop for you?
Discuss.
for the purpose of the
I had a
executive
devil
session for personnel.
Yeah.
devil. I know it's good,
Personnel.